Let's look at the trustworthy automation of non-disruptive scale or size up powered by Turbonomic. In Turbonomic, the trustworthy full-stack automation can be enabled at any scope of the environment, regardless of whether it's hybrid, on-prem, or just in the cloud. Let's take a look. We're going to select one particular cluster here. I've got a development cluster that I want to make sure that my team gets the resources they need for their virtual machines. So we can see in this case, we've got scale-up actions that are available. Now, rather than taking these, let's take a look at the policies that are turned on already out of the box. At the top level, you're going to see the policies that are enabled, and our action automation shows that everything is set to the default for the global system. Now, it's just as easy as 1, 2, 3 here. Let's go in. We're going to create a brand new policy. We're going to go select our automation policies. You can see that we've got a few that are already enabled. We're going to select the context we want. We're going to use virtual machines. Let's just call this one District 5. We're going to call this one Automated Upsize. This means that we know that this particular policy is just going to be for the upsize actions. We select a group of VMs. You can either select an existing group, or you can create a group right here in the UI with any selection of dynamic criteria. You can choose a schedule if you want. In this case, I'm going to say anytime, all the time. Now, let's select some actions. We're going to say that we allowed vCPU resize up, fully automated. Same thing for virtual memory. And we also want to say that in this case, what happens if they need to go above where we normally would say, like instead of small increments, let's make sure that we can do above the max for both vCPU and vMemory. You can dive into a bit more of that through the manual, and we'll have some other videos to talk about that also. Most importantly, we talked about being non-disruptive. So let's make sure that out of all these options, we add one important checkbox here. We're going to enforce only non-disruptive modes, so changes that don't require restarts. You can do lots of other orchestration, but let's just take this one out of the box. All right, now let's go back into our cluster. We can see we've got that there. We're going to choose our D5 cluster, the one that we'd already set aside before. Now, if you take a look at the virtual machine entities, you can see there's our policies. And at the very top there, aha, there it is. You can see there's a new policy that's put into place. And oh, wait a minute, if you take a look, there's no more pending actions. Now, if you take a look down here, let's take a look at the accepted actions. And you're going to see that already within the moments in which we applied our policy, Turbonomic has taken the non-disruptive action to scale up in order to meet the demand of the applications. It's literally just that easy. No professional services, no worries. Trustworthy automation at every layer of your stack with Turbonomic.